We are Spokane Vets for Peace.
So we're so proud of this organization. They certainly deserve the prize. They've done everything in this city. They're all over the place. Pax Christi's working with them, Pride for Peace, Dorothy Day Labor Forum, students at Gonzaga.
We celebrate Vets for Peace Spokane.
We've done several projects this past couple of years. Public observation of the My Lai massacre. One of our other projects is Truth in Recruitment. We go into the 6 public high schools in Spokane alongside the armed forces recruiters, and we say there are other alternatives. And then on August 6th, we commemorated the bombing, the American bombing of Hiroshima in 1945. And we do other peace work around the city. We're trying to get a nuclear-free ordinance passed in the city council. We're very close to that. So we do legislative work, we do direct action, and I'm proud to be a veteran for peace.
I don't think that we need to be going all over the world and being the world's policeman. I've done everything that I can to encourage people to not participate in violence.
And that was 1987. And so we did start a chapter, and we kind of revived it in 2010. We've been getting into all kind of trouble ever since, and have some really good space. I think for myself, I just feel lucky to be in the right place at the right time with the right people, and the right kind of activism and passion for peace and justice. We're so inspired by many of the other chapters and individuals in this organization. We want to do everything we can to spread the message that peace is possible, and it's up to us.
When you start it, something happens and it grows by itself. So I encourage all chapters to just start doing something and be connected. I got to have my hat off to all the big chapters. Ever since the convention in 2019, where this shirt came from, we have continued to stay together and work together for great peace.
I'm not a vet myself, but I love supporting the people in the chapter who are, and I want to help peace come to this world.
My name is Jen Carter, and I am co-founder of the Humanization Project. My partner wrote the following about his great-uncle Jack Doxey, this year's Veterans for Peace Gandhi and Nonviolence Award recipient. Above all things, if kindness is your king, then heaven will be yours before you meet your end. So says Dave Matthews, and so has lived Jack Doxey, spreading that bounty to everyone he encounters. From his every personal interaction to his constant striving for global peace, Uncle Jack is the lifelong embodiment of Gandhi's principles of love and nonviolence. Jack has truly devoted his life to peace. Even in his 90s, after a life of service, he regularly assesses his, quote, moral code congruency, his words, to ensure his every action matches those principles he actively adopted from Gandhi and his disciples. Every chat with him, deep or casual, is a practicum on nonviolent communication, leaving those around him enlightened and inspired. He intentionally makes himself a contemporary Gandhi with a Brooklyn accent and an American bent. More than just intangibles and fundamental concepts, he has spent the past 6 decades devoted to pushing society concretely towards love and nonviolence in many realms. Many of his missions have been part of his decades of leadership in the San Diego Veterans for Peace chapter, where he relentlessly promotes peace in the heart of military culture. Jack has spent countless hours personally meeting, dignifying, and assisting people without houses, especially vets. Backpacks, meals, even transportable sleep structures have been distributed by the thousands, along with smiles and understanding. Even at 91, he still puts feet on the ground and shakes hands with any struggling veterans. Likewise, he has personally crusaded repeatedly to Tijuana to provide fundamental support to vets stuck there after unjust deportations, and then lobbied stateside to finalize automatic citizenship for all veterans, a mission that appears near completion. Jack works to promote a more nonviolent mindset in our broader culture too, from shifting money to military displays to direct veterans assistance, discouraging promotion of violent machines to children, and even pushing for Department of Defense accountability for their rampant carbon emissions. Beyond Veterans for Peace, for the past decade, Jack has worked widely to promote love and peace for the victims of mass incarceration. No system is so lacking of love and peace, so he has spread both, advocating for reform from California to Virginia, including mentorship in the formation of the Humanization Project, which allowed us in 2020 to write, champion, and pass the biggest legislative reform for criminal justice in Virginia's history, helping thousands of people behind bars reunite with their families a little sooner, thanks to their own hard work of becoming better citizens. Ever seeking to learn more, he even co-authored a scientific study that highlighted the positive purposes and practices of leaders behind bars, contributing to our collective knowledge base in a new way for the first time at 89. Not a day goes by when Jack Doxey fails to embody Gandhi's principles. That is likely why, when the Dalai Lama came to San Diego, he stopped in a crowd and singled out Jack for a moment of connection and a word. His energy of love and peace simply resonate to everyone he encounters on a level impossible not to find inspiring. Congratulations, Uncle Jack. This award seems like it was made just for you. You amaze us and we love you so much. Congratulations.
Hi, this is Garrett Reppenhagen, Executive Director of Veterans for Peace. I am here to present Adrienne Kenny with the Service and Stewardship Award of 2022. I nominated Adrienne for this award because she has been an amazing example of a leader who has always defended justice, accountability, has fought hard for the rights of less represented members to be heard in the organization. And, it's just an amazing amount of dedication that she's put towards the peace movement since leaving the military. Her work since 2007, when she joined Iraq Veterans Against the War, has been profound, helping to organize the Winter Soldier event that the IVAW conducted. Was a lot of hard work, and rising to become the president of the Veterans for Peace National Board of Directors for 2 years, where she fought to really make some incredible changes in this organization to help raise up the committee structure on the board of directors and to really introduce transformative justice into this organization and really push that becomes a central mechanism that we conduct our work and do it peacefully. So we've seen, plenty of events that Adrienne has been involved in, but recently going to Western Sahara to help break the siege and help the communities there, women and families, really be seen, the atrocities there, be witnessed, and to prevent further harm. And her continued dedication to that has brought her to, getting back into higher education, taking classes to learn more about that situation, to see what ways we can connect and help with that situation. It's always been an inspiration to watch Adrienne. She's been kind of a moral compass for me, standing by integrity and always trying to do what's right. And I just appreciate her passion and her willingness to make sacrifices, because all the attempts to find justice and accountability has brought upon, a great amount of family, mental health, and even physical health sacrifices that need to be noted. And that is what I believe is really a sign of real stewardship in service. So thank you, Adrienne, and congratulations. I hope to see you doing good things out there as time comes.
Hi, this is Patrick McCann. Good afternoon. I'm here to thank the Veterans for Peace Board of Directors for selecting Michael McPherson for the Leadership and Peace Award for 2022. Michael's an outstanding selection for this honor. I've known Michael for almost 20 years. It's an understatement to say Veterans for Peace has been blessed by his contributions. Michael served in the U.S. Army from 1981 to 1992 and is a Persian Gulf War combat veteran who served in Operation Desert Shield Storm, 1991 to 1992. In December 2003, Michael traveled to Iraq as a VIP delegation member in his new role as peacekeeper. Michael came forward from VIP Chapter 21, the same chapter as past President Dave Klein, who recruited Michael into Veterans for Peace. This is part of VIP history, and we recognize and respect Chapter 21's contribution. Michael's long list of accomplishments includes representing military families speak out and co-chairing the Don't Shoot Coalition, formed in the St. Louis, Missouri area in response to the murder of Michael Brown in August 2014. His work in this coalition put into practice our newly arrived at prism of peace at home, peace abroad, and trailblazed a segue into support for the water protectors. Michael was a member of the board of directors and was VFP's executive director for over a decade. In late 2013, our board asked him to return to the ED position. Michael's leadership of the next period was critical for VFP. As national president, still teaching high school full-time, I was blessed to be able to trust his leadership on a daily basis. VFP reaped those benefits. This is a good time to honor Michael, and I'm glad to see that an article by him is on the front page of Veterans for Peace's current newsletter. Michael, welcome to your new worth to us as an elder. Long live your contributions.
I cannot imagine anyone more deserving of the Lifetime Achievement Award from Veterans for Peace than our own Doug Rawlings. Doug, a veteran, a father, a brother and son, husband, a beautiful poet and journalist, beloved teacher, environmentalist, gardener, lifelong peace activist, and dear friend and comrade to so many of you here today. Each year at the Common Ground Fair at our table, I meet former students of Doug's. They come and tell us how Doug's Peace Studies course changed their lives. When I think of Doug, I often think of Maya Angelou's words. People might forget what he said or even what he did, but they will never ever forget how he made them feel. Congratulations, Doug, from all of us at Tom Sturdivant Chapter 01 in Maine.